Hey everybody, I'm here doing another video for you guys. This time it's a little different than what I normally do. Usually it's like a vlog or like a film of some kind. This time it's different. Now a lot of people who know me know I'm really good at doing voice impressions or accents. So I'm going to do a bunch of impressions and accents that I'm really good at in this video to showcase what I can do. And maybe if somebody sees this they can go, hey, let's hire that guy. Because I would love to do a job in voice acting. A few years ago I uploaded a video of me doing my Gollum impression from Lord of the Rings, which by the way, spot on. Okay, so to start off this video I'm going to do my accents and then I'll do the impressions at the end because that's a bit more fun. So for accents, I really hope I don't offend anyone with these accents. I kind of do just like a stereotypical impression of some of them. If I do, by no means do I mean to offend anyone in this. It's just lighthearted fun. I really hope you guys are okay with this. So to start off the video, I can do a bit of a British accent, just a stereotypical high-class British accent. It's not from any particular region in England, or the United Kingdom as we like to call it over there. Jolly good, jolly good. But I can also go for a bit of the Cockney accent, see? Now this one is a bit more precise. It's more harsh and the words, they're really just kind of oomph in it, you know? Hey Gov, I can also do a Bristol accent. It's a lot different than a normal British accent because I really pronounce the R's. You really hear the R in a word. Whereas the British, you don't hear the R. Oh, I lost the accent I did on that one. Now I'm kind of going into the Irish. So I'll just do that one next. This is a bit of the Irish accent, see, lassie. Yes, they're after me Lucky Charms. Tiddly potatoes. I don't know what that one was. My girlfriend showed me a video of some guy that says tiddly potatoes, and now I say it when I do the Irish accent. I also like to say the word Killarney. It's a funny word to say with the Irish accent, Killarney. Now great Scot lassie, I can also do a bit of the Scotsman's accent. Now as you can see, I'm really good at doing these English speaking accents. I did the British and then the Irish, and now I'm doing a bit of the Scotsman. It's a pretty good impression, don't you think? I'm also Scottish, so that might have something to do with it. Crikey, I can also do the Aussie accent, down under Australia. I really do the stereotypical things they say and do, like out back fighting them kangaroos. There's also one other impression I forgot to do. It's one of the Beatles. I don't really know which one. Bit of an amalgamation of them all. Kind of like a mix of John Lennon and Ringo Starr. But I'm not really sure which one it is. It's still pretty good though. Now while we're speaking of the English speaking accents, this one is India, as in East India, not Native Americans. Thank you, come again. Oh, and now we are doing the Francais accent. Oui, oui, monsieur. Oh, and this will be how the French, they speak. This is really hard on my throat. Oh, I'm done with that. French isn't one of my better ones. Hello, this is thick Russian accent. This is what Russians sound like when they are speaking English language. I'm really not certain that this is a very good accent. I used to do better. Alright, now we're jumping over to the United States of America, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Now this is my stereotypical New Yorker accent. It's sort of like a Brooklyn accent. I'm walking here. I had to say that one because you always hear them saying that when they're in New York. You know what I'm saying? You watch the movies, the guy's always like, I'm walking here. This is also how Raphael sounds in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. As you can see, I like Raphael. I got my little action figure and this little Raphael Pop Funko thing. You know what I'm saying? I can also do an American Southern, you know, from some of those states down south, y'all. Yeah, you know, there's like... Actually, I really don't know what states are in the southern United States or in the northern United States. I was never very good at geography. I'm also from Canada, so we learned about the provinces and territories. Now, I can also do a Texan accent. Now this one's a very specific type because it's very similar to those American Southern, except they're a lot harsher with the words and they wear cowboy hats and shoot you with a gun because everybody in Texas has a gun. At least that's what media has led me to believe. Now I can also do a Jewish accent Now this one is very harsh on my voice, so I'm gonna try not to do it very long. I'm kind of basing it off Howard's mother from The Big Bang Theory. Howard! Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say here, so I will just stop talking now. Oh, and now I'm going to do my final accent there, eh? Now this one here, eh? It's sort of a stereotypical Canadian accent, eh? Kind of like Bob and Doug McKenzie, eh? So this here's the Canadian accent, eh? We say sorry a lot, eh? Oh, and eh? Oh yeah. And then we also say a boot, and I really don't know what else, eh? It's just like just go watch Bob and Doug McKenzie, eh? They tell you everything you need to know, eh? So that's my list of accents I can do. I know it's not very extensive, but I think they're pretty good anyway. So let me know what you guys think about my accents. Now I'm going to move on to my impressions. So there's a lot more to this list of impressions, but they're all character specific. Mostly a lot of cartoons, because you'll find cartoons have crazier voices to impersonate rather than live action actors. They usually just typically use their own voice or just put on an accent. So it's hard to actually do an impression of a live action person unless they have a very specific voice, like Sean Connery. So okay, let's start with the impressions then, huh?
Let's start with the best of the impressions, precious. Great. No. That's just a bad impression. No, it's not. We's Gollum. But we's Smeagol. Gollum.
Like Zoinks, man. This one's like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Isn't that right, Scoob? Zoinks. Like, it's a monster. Let's get out of here.
This here is the Sean Connery impression. You see, he really adds the shushes to the words. Bond, James Bond, shaken, not stirred. Yes, that's how you do Sean Connery.
And now it's time to do Batman. Because I'm Batman. And everybody has to do a Batman impression. Because they're Batman. And Batman's awesome. Because he's Batman. Oh, okay now. I'm gonna move on to Kermit the Frog impression here. Yep. And this here is Kermit the Frog. We're here on the Muppet Show tonight with Miss Piggy. And there's also Gonzo the Great and Fozzie Bear. Yeah! Oh boy! Now I'm doing the Mickey Mouse impression. Oh! Isn't this just a fun time? Can't do that. I can't actually say anything as Donald Duck, I can only do the sounds. Well now, gosh there, Mickey, I was just wondering if we were going to get on to my voice impression of Goofy. I lost it. Of Goofy. Goofy. How do I lost it? I was only trying to take my boy fishing. There, I can quote the movie. But good impression I am with is Yoda. Strong with the Force, young Skywalker is. Yes, impression of Yoda I can do. Did an impression of him once for a play I did. Back in high school it was. Forgot my line I said. Forgot my line I did. Funny it was. Now we will move on to C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. This is my counterpart, R2-D2. Say hello, R2. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. Bocce was a primary. I don't actually know what he said in the movie, so I'm just going to keep being weird like this. My name, Stitch. Does Stitch have to go onto the ship now? This is the Stitch impression. It's very similar to the Gollum from Lord of the Rings. So, this is my family. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good. Now I can also do Professor Fink from The Simpsons with the punching, the kicking, the kung fu fighting behind him. Now his voice is sort of all over the place and very fast and almost sounds a bit nasally. Worst list of impressions ever. Comic book guy from The Simpsons. Now let's move on to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is the Terminator and the Governator. He's also been in that movie Jingle All the Way. Not a very good movie, huh? I'll be back. Now it's time to move on to something a bit more fun. Alright. Giggity giggity giggity. Quagmire from Family Guy? Oh yeah. Alright. Oh. Hi Peter. Now this here is my Cleveland impression. He's from Family Guy as well. And now I can hear my cat scratching on the door. I almost sound a bit like Herbert, the creepy old man from Family Guy. They're both voiced by the same actor. What's that guy's name? I don't remember.
And now it's time for Dobby, sir. Dobby the house elf. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. There is a plot to make most terrible things happen.
Next time, Gadget. Next time, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. And I have a feeling this is going to hurt my throat, just like the...
Be very, very quiet. I'm doing voice impressions. And this is Elmer Fudd, hunting down those wascally wabbits.
It's me, Mario. Mario's the number one. Yippee!
Now I'm doing my impression of Maurice Moss from the IT crowd. Now that's easy enough to remember. 0118999 88199 9119 7253 Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark.
Well, now I'm doing the gingerbread man from Shrek. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Remember earlier when I was doing the Beatles impression? I wasn't really sure if it was John Lennon or Ringo Starr. Well, it also qualifies under voice impressions. You see, it sounds just like Wacko Warner from Animaniacs. Do you remember Wacko? He always said the word Faboo and talked about his underpants.
Okay, so that's all I got for my impressions I can think of off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more I can do. You know, I just gotta go back and watch like a bunch of cartoon shows and start impersonating voices. I hope you guys liked the impressions, as well as the accents I did earlier. And remember, if you're ever looking to hire some people to do voice acting, I can do a whole lot of different voices and accents, impressions. So if you want to hire me, then I won't say no. And if anybody sees this, like, I don't know, Warner Brothers, Disney, Universal,
Just throwing it out there that you could pick me. Yep, you could pick me, and then I would do some kind of voice impressions, and we can hire less people because one guy could do a few impressions in one movie. I keep talking faster, and my voice will totally get out.
No. I tried to do Stewie, but Stewie wasn't that good.
Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I know some of these things aren't spot on, but I'd like to see you do better. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and later days.